Hi there. So this will be a new adventure and to Tibet again because when I'm young I'm trying to finish all the explorations at least as much as possible. And this time my destination will be Gari region, no man's land. My bike will be Benelli 702 and the reason for that is because I'm kind of familiar with the maintenance and repairing of that bike, even though I got BMW, but it's a heavy one anyway, and it will be 300 to 400 kilometers of no man's bumpy road, and I need to know how to do maintenance work, how to repair the bike like that. So we will start from my gears. Introduction of my gears. First is this bike. This is my tool bike. There's all kinds of tools inside it. Hex, Torx, spanner, and plier. All kinds of tools just inside the box. I picked some especially for Benelli 702 because I don't want this to be too heavy. And also I recommend this one. It's a silicone sealant actually. It's very useful because sometimes you want to fix sometimes it's very useful if you camp outside, especially sandy and rocky land, and sometimes abrasion, and you can use this to fix that hose kind of like that. Now let's move on here. There's flashlight is useful, and here's a charger for the camp, especially during after sunset. And here is axe. The reason why I prepare this because some stray dog there, also some dangerous animals, just in case for self-defense. But hopefully I will not use this. And also some rope and useful. Sometimes you may need this for camping and for fixing, for binding, yeah. And now let's move to here. Small knife. You need to use this because also for self-defense, and sometimes you may need this for cooking. And I normally use this elastic stuff to bind this on my crash bar, so save space. And here some hook. There's a hook with bands, and you can use this to fix some of your garbage like bags, kind of things like that. And this is also elastic rope with hooks, and normally I fix this on top of my top box to fix my sometimes my shoes and my rain jacket like that. Convenient. Okay, finish this. Sorry, one more thing about engine oil. Here's engine oil, 2 bottles, just for one time. After 4,000 kilometers, you can change that. Just depends on yourself. A manual says like 3,000. I normally do that after 5,000 kilometers. And here's the oil filter. It's very cheap. That's a good thing of Benelli compared with my BMW. Just for first maintenance, BMW cost me like 500 euros. It's not a cheap one. And this is a chain loop. You can also use this one. Last year I used this one, but this time I can use this. It saves the space. Space is everything for adventure bike. Now let's move to camping gear. Filming gears. Okay, there we go. First, laptop. I will not edit my videos during the trip, but sometimes I may need this for probably my work or something like that. And then for filming, I got 2 cameras. The first is Action 4, and this is Osmo Action. Second hand is very cheap. There's many for rear view, and this is for front view, fixed under your jaw like that. I missed one thing about these 2 big wrench. Straight for dismantle of the rear tire, also useful. And here's a battery. It's a chargeable battery box for the DJI Action 4. And this is Xiaomi S4 watch. I mainly use this for monitoring my blood oxygen, because this time the no man's land, the altitude normally more than 5,000 meters altitude, so this is useful. You can prepare one like that. A hard disk, not to mention, you need that. I should have spare me more space. And batteries for my DJI drone. My drone is DJI IR2S, so I think it's okay. And with Litchi software, you can get a lot of stunning area view footage. You commonly use this one. Now this model is very cheap. 2 batteries for that. Yeah, that's it. That's for my filming gears. Now let's move to my kitchen. Yeah, kitchen. First, the utensil is very simple, just this one, and this is my fuel, and some other stuff. But anyway, that's very easy. Some music outside, so some visitors. No, big stuff. Okay, and also when shared for you want to cook, you want to do that, just those utensils. I recommend this lighter, because in those high altitude areas, the oxygen level could be very low, the air could be meager. Sometimes if you use like electronic one, you cannot light a fire. You can use this one, right? And this is also very useful. This film, this film can be very, very useful. I highly recommend use one, because for one side, it can protect some electronic devices, especially during rainy day. And for other part, you can use this to wrap your leg. Sometimes like this, wrap your leg. Still during rainy day, to protect the modest splatter. It's like that. And here. It's my water bag. I use this for cooking and sometimes for washing your face. Here are 2 bags. I got my plan is like this. This is for kitchen. This is for some other tools, sundry stuff. Because I want to separate them, and for these 2 bags, I can fix just besides my side panniers and to use the space. So every time when I want to take something out, it's very easy. Okay, now now my riding gear. First is rain boots. I recommend this one. I highly recommend this one, because especially during rainy days and especially muddy roads. Yeah. And now for my riding shoes, I use this one. This is actually normal sports shoes. It's a pair of kind of safety shoes, because there's iron cover here, and you see, it's very strong, and so some kind of waterproof, full protection of your feet. So it's like that. Now let's move to the riding jacket here. Yeah, this is my riding jacket. It's a funny story about this. I bought this, in Switzerland. I noticed that it's actually made in China. Went back to China, then I noticed that price here even cheaper compared with the price in Switzerland. So it's a funny story. Nitwich. And this heating pad, very useful. Trust me. Temperature there, even right now, the temperature is very hot, because my city it's like 39. Days ago it was 41. That's crazy. The Gary region, the temperature can drop to -10 in evening. You can use this, and sometimes during riding you can use this to protect your knee. And this one, you may know why I need this, because it's an iron canister. Because if I want to access Chinese Expressway, I'm gonna use this to put ETC device inside it to seal up the signal. If you plan long ride in China, don't use normal roads. That's very dangerous. always expressway. I got like belief like that. What? I got salary like this. If you ride in China, always access expressway for your safety. Even you may suffer some penalties, but don't worry about that. Just some money. Your safety is always priority. Don't ride in Chinese normal road like that. Okay. Now let's move to this part. It's just some, for protect your face and kind of like that, sweaty. So it's easy for you to know. I will not mention this. It's just stuff for your protection, your arm, and for sun, in case of sun-tanned arm and sun-tanned face. You don't want to turn black after like long days, a long tour, right? And especially in Western China, the altitude is very high. The sunshine there is very harsh. And for this, also strap, and this is a net pattern. Just fix some like helmet or like some riding jacket like that. Okay, now let's move to this part. Let's to to hood probably. These two things is for waterproof, and sometimes I can use this to cover my shoes. And this is my sleeping bag. It's -5, I think it's okay this time. And if not okay, I can use this. This is electronic heating jacket, and just use the power bank, and there's a USB. And here is sunglass, because the sunshine there in Western China also harsh. And this is helmet. My helmet here is for the Action 4. I use this microphone for audio capturing. I pasted some vacuum just inside it, and they can fix. There's another vacuum here, so I can fix it here. So it's convenient. Almost over. Now last part, the camping gear. First, the foldable mat. I recommend this one because it saves your time. You just expand it, that's all, and fold it, that's all. So it's very convenient. Now this one, inflatable pillow, yeah. And this, just two mats. This is under the tent. This above the tent means this will contact with the floor directly. Okay, now the tent. This is for double-person tent for winter. Temperature inside that can be 5 degrees higher than outside. And now let's move to some other stuff. Most useful, power bank. And here is jumper. You need this, especially in those cold regions. And this electronic pump for flat tire. You may need this. Yeah, just 12 voltage. You insert it into a 12 volt port, and then you can charge that. Not charge that. And this will be in working state. This one, I also recommend this one because you can say here, socket, right? And why I need this? Because my DJI Air 2S needs AC power for charging work rather than DC. So this is basically will turn DC to AC from 12 voltage to 220 voltage. Maximum power is 150. And here is a first aid kit, also useful. I got some meds inside, like a diarrhea or like heat stroke or so things like that, and like some, just some bandage based on what's necessary for you. And this cream, you need that because the weather is arid. You need that to protect your skin, and I recommend this one. This is very important. Because in Western China, the weather is very dry. You may suffer fingers chat, and you need Vaseline to coat your finger. And also, for this, it's eye cover and air plugs. So if the campsite is safe, about after long day's ride, you need nice sleep, and this is what I think that's it. And let's move to my panniers and top box. Some other details I want to show you. Okay, now let's move to this part, and we start on the top box. Here's the camera position supporter, and this rope is the safe rope, and here's the electronic tape. You may need this, and here's another hook. You may need this to, some bags, and for side panniers, 2 side panniers. And for this, this is a mineral water bottle holder. You can just use this ring to hold the bottle. It's very useful. Saves space. I like that. And here's another releasable. You can see releasable cable tie. And this 46-liter bag, waterproof. Put some other stuff like camping gear here. Also, I forgot a very important thing. I want to show you this special passport. Actually, this certificate is mandatory if you want to visit some bordering areas in China. Mandatory. You gotta go to the police station, and then they're gonna type in your identity card number, trying to check if you get any criminal histories before. So basically, if you meet Chinese people there, they're all being proved like they're good citizens, like that. So it's easy. I've been there. It's for free, and like 1 hour, half this work, really efficient. Okay, now let's do this part, my itinerary this time. You can see all these traces. Actually, they are all traces I finished before. My dream is like a tour around China with motorcycle. That's it. So let's get to the nitty-gritty part of this map. This time, I'll start from here. Let's say my walking city here, all the way to the west. My altitude here is like 30 meters or so, and then to Xi'an, capital of Shanxi province, and then Lanzhou, capital of Gansu province, with thinking like Gansu province. The map here is kind of like Italy map, and then all the way to Xining. And my altitude from here to here will keep rising to all the way to 3,000 meters, and then from Xining I'll head south and all the way to Lhasa here. There's some mountain chains, very high mountains from here, 3,000 meters all the way up to 4,700 meters like that, and then we'll descend to the Lhasa, and then from Lhasa my plan is a round tour like here. This is Gary middle line, and here's a Gary north line, and this is Xinjiang, and the scenery here is very beautiful. If you check satellite map, all lakes, and this part is called another name, it's like third pole in the world. So stunning view, and no man's land. There will be some bumpy road here, sandy rocky road here. That's the reason why I choose Binali this time. I'll camp just here and here. For this populated cities, I need to access the expressways. Once I'm on the expressway, I may have no choice to access the hotels. I just like homeless people, camp anywhere, right? And probably one more thing, I'll visit Qinghai Lake as also the largest inland lake in China, Hailan Lake. It's stunning view. I will start out 2 days later, and then I should sail 1 month later, at least 30 days later, if everything goes smoothly. And then I'll share my footage along the way and see you 1 month later. That's it.